Oh, what's going on, guys? It is Inkbite Gaming here, bringing you back to Surprise Trade Sunday. And this week, we have ourselves some Grookies to be traded away today. The whole reason why we have Grookies is because most recently, Rillaboom was in the raids. Usually, I do that as soon as possible, but I decided to just wait it out since I've already had a Grookey, which will show the one that I have. He's a shiny Garuki, which is also, we'll get to it. So there's something very special about this specific, not just because it's shiny, there's something very rare about this Garuki. And we will get to it. Aw, look at him. He's like, aw, look at him. Look how cute he is. Gru you know, out of the starters of the Galar region, Grookey and Sobble were the ones that I found the cutest out of the three. Scorbunny, um, is it, it is Scorbunny, right? Yeah, it is. What am I, hold on. I'm not mixing up its last evolution's name, right? It is Scorbunny, alright. I had like one of those brain fart moments. I was like, wait a second. Is his name Scorbunny, or is it the final form's name? Um, But I found Garuki and Sobble the cutest out of the three of them. But I obviously picked Sobble because Sobble, I thought its final evolution was kind of cool. He was basically a spy, which I found cool. Um, but look at this guy. He's just running around, happy as can be. All right, so we'll get started into the trades for today. Again, we will get into, because I know there is something very rare about this Garuki. But we will find out about it once I get further into the the uh, the information that we're gonna get from Garuki. But we're gonna get our first trade underway, and then we're gonna start reading everything. So once the first trade goes in, as usual, we will start reading off the stuff. And this Garuki is he's so happy. Oh my God! I didn't see you there. Spidops is like right there, waiting to like entrap my Garuki in spider webs. He is creeping up on me. All right, the first Garuki going to. Oh, he's not now. He's scurrying away. We get a Wingle, which is all right. Wingles are okay. I really don't like Wingle. I don't like Pelipper. I mean, I think the reason why I don't like them is their typing is like 2 times weak to electric, which is kind of like electric is only weak to one type, which is ground type, and it's like you're you're immune to ground, but you're weak to electric now. I don't think rock is super effective against it either. So I think it's now just only weak to electric. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But it's got hydration, which probably I think. Does that translate into the hidden ability? I think. Well, we'll get the next one in. We'll start reading about Grookey. Grookey, which the English translation from Japanese is Saro Oni? Aruni? Here, let's see if I can. See, I love to pronounce these things, but we're gonna take this. We're gonna get the I'm gonna copy it, and then we're gonna have Google tell me it. Google. Go to Google. I'm gonna put the name here. Paste it. It doesn't want to pull it up. I'm sorry that I'm stalling right here. Maybe if I put how to say. Let's see if Reddit has. Stop with that. That doesn't help either. Doesn't say. Doesn't give me a thing either to say, have it translated. Alright, well, we'll skip that, and I will pronounce it terribly. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting out of the stuff here. All right. Since we went off a tangent there, it is a grass type Pokemon that was introduced in the Galar region. It evolves into Thwackey at level 16, which evolves into Rillaboom at 35. Along with Scorbunny and Sobble, Grookey is one of the 3 starters in the Galar region, available at the beginning of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Along with Scorbunny and Sobble, it is the first generation. Well, see, I hate saying the generation because I can never read the Roman numerals. So I'll just say in the first Galar Pokemon to be revealed to the public on February 27th, 2019. Okay, Grookey is the chimp Pokemon. Dex number is 110. It is a grass starter. It has Overgrow, and its hidden ability would be Grassy Surge. We are getting into now what makes my shiny Grookey rare, which I have to wait to say because so I can show it. Because as you can see, this Grookey is a female. And as you can see, almost every single one that I am trading today is male. There's only a rare occurrence of 1 and 2 Grookeys that are female throughout the whole entire box. Because the percentage, the gender ratio, is 87.5% will be male, with a 12.5, a very sliver of a percentage, will be female. So, which makes having a female Grookey is extreme. I would say that is extremely rare. Because, like I said, out of the 30 that I had hatched for today, only 2 came out female. So, it is, I would say, very rare to get a female one. Because the gender ratio is so one-sided. The catch rate is 45, which is 11.9%. Was that another Lechonk? We got back-to-back Lechonks. Very chunky boy. Alright. It is a group which is field and grass. It is hatch time is 20 cycles. Its height is 1 foot, which translates to 0.3 meters. Its weight is 11.0 pounds, which translates to 5.0 kilograms. We also have base experience yield group, which is 62, and its leveling rate is medium slow. We also have its EV yield group, which is all in attack. And its Pokedex color is green. It doesn't have a footprint here, which surprisingly it has feet. Its base friendship is 50. We're down to the biology of things. Grookey is a small monkey-like Pokemon with a green body and a brown tail, and a brown wedge-shaped ears, orange hands and feet, and an orange snout. Each of its hands have 5 fingers, while each of its feet has 3 toes. It has 2 large white eyes with black irises, a lime green mass pattern on the frames of its eyes, and extends towards its forehead in a small bump above the snout. Oh, did it trade? Sorry me. And I missed it. Yes, it did. Grookey has 2 leaf-shaped hair tufts that holds a stick on the top of its head. The stick is used to be a branch from a forest where with troops of Grookey live, and a special power due to the exposed to the energy within Grookey's body. Besides using it to attack, Grookey beats the stick rhythmically against the surface of all sorts of objects. This has been observed to cause grass to grow, and wilted flowers and leaves to seamlessly regain their color. In the anime, it can be even restore the weakened plant-like Pokemon such as Bellsprout. Grookey's green fur can be create energy from sunlight, similar to how plants use their green leaves to photosynthesize. Grookey is said to be full of boundless curiosity. It enjoys being high places in rhythmic things such as music or dancing. In this, the generation Branch Poke is its signature move. Oh, we got a small oil. Okay. I'm pretty sure, like, any of the episodes that had Grookey, they just didn't label them. I think it was just, like, the major and the, like, somewhat minor ones. Because I'm pretty sure the Wikipedia has been updated. I'm pretty sure it has, maybe. I don't know, because there is plenty of other appearances in the anime, but there's only, like, a few. Grookey appeared when a house is not a home from Team Rocket's Prize Master. Throughout the episode, it bonded with Go, and by the end of it, it decided to leave Team Rocket and join its team. So, you know, there's going to be a Pokemon.com name to this, isn't there? Such a great Pokemon. Such a great Pokemon from the Hisuian region, too. And you have a Master Ball. Such a great shiny. Well, not entire. I would say yellow is okay, but again, Arcanine is pretty cool. I'm not saying that because I've come from Generation 1 forward. Well, I mean, like, I'm not a Gen 1er. I'm more of a Gen 2er because I love Gen 2 because the one thing I always say about Gen 2 is the one thing that Pokemon, the company, is afraid to do again. I would say afraid to do again because they have yet to do it. Is to travel back to a region that is That's a shiny Ditto. There's probably a .com next to this one, isn't there? Yes, there is .net. But like I say, they really don't. This one doesn't have a thing to it. Wow, this. website doesn't want to give you. This one could have gave you a Destiny Knot, because since you're gonna breed with this one, because it is has perfect nature too, and it's a foreign one as well, and it's timid. I don't know if I don't know if I really want to keep this one though. I mean, I already have my foreign Ditto to breed with Pokemon as well, so I don't think I really need to keep it. So we'll see. Um, Getting back to reading about Grookey, but yeah, most of Team Rocket's like Pokemon are supposed to be quote unquote like evil because of the people they side with. Um, I mean they can't. Team Rocket itself is the evil organization. But any Pokemon that has been caught by James or Jesse, they're not 100% like evil. I would say they're not, because they do some good deeds throughout their time following Ash. Is they do some good deeds along the way. So I think like their Pokemon aren't evil. I think the Pokemon that come from Team Rocket itself are evil. Or again, your term of evil can be broad spectrum and all that. But to do bad things, basically, is their intentions are bad. As for Jesse and James, their Pokemon aren't always out to do bad. Same thing with Meowth. Meowth at time to time has, I know we're going off on a tangent here, but Meowth has not always been bad either. He sometimes helped out, when alone. Wait a second, I really can't tell. Because I see this, okay, it's not a shiny. I thought it from a distance, it was a shiny. But because we're in, like, nighttime right now, it did. But the yellow cheeks, the orange cheeks make me, know that it's not. And the reason why I picked here, because this is, like, the forest area. Mimikyu, I know that I love you from Sun and Moon, but please, no, if you want to sit here, that's fine. That's fine. You can, don't come and attack me. You can just sit there and enjoy my company. What was I saying? Before I got distracted. An ADHD moment right there. We've got a Scyther. Nice. Alright, the minor appearances. Grookey debuted in a fantasy in getting more than you battled for, alongside another starter Pokemon. Grookey appeared in the One Stick Wonder. Alright, and then the Pokedex entries, has Ash's Rotom Foam, which Grookey, the Chimp Pokemon, a grass type, Grookey attacks by beating its stick. As the speed of its beats increase, Grookey's excitement does too. Alright, passing the... It made its debut in the manga. Oh, that's funny. I really don't usually read these, but I quickly glanced at it. But it says it was a Henry's Pokemon. Henry is Grookey, nicknamed Twiggy. Twiggy fits, actually, to be honest. Okay. It's got the TCG. It also made its appearance in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Grookey appears as a spirit alongside Scorbunny and Sobble. Where are there? The Pokedex entries. We have Pokedex entries. And because it only debuted in Sword and Shield, it didn't debut in anything else. It's only in this game because of the raid, which I really wished which probably won't happen, but I really wish we had a Pokedex, more of a Pokedex to complete in the DLC stuff. Oh, it's raining now. Because I would love for them to have, like, updated Pokedex entries for Pokemon that don't make it into the game. I know it's a lot more work, but with DLC, there should be more than just catching and having all these Pokemon come over. And having more of an expansion to the region than we're at. I feel like the Pokedex entries should be a thing. Alright, what do we got? Man, we're having a ton of Pokemon that I'm gonna have to trade away at the end. Not saying I'm not liking them, but I have to stick around at the end to trade these guys away, because I'm not keeping them, because like I say, I release all these Pokemon at the end. And it's only fitting to trade these guys back out. I wonder if I have a Metal Coat to give to that Scyther, so when I trade it away, it evolves into a Scizor. I'll have to look. You know what I'll do right now as... No, we'll wait on that. We'll go into my bag. You'll get to see all the items that I've got. If I have a Metal Coat, which... Are they further down? No, they're not. I didn't skip it, did I? No, but I know I think I know the place to get it. I don't want to leave, I don't want to leave this place just yet. What I'll do is, at the end, I will pause the video so I can get it, and then we'll finish off we'll finish off the final evolution trades at the end. Just because I really want that Scizor, that Scyther to evolve into a Scizor. Because instead of just trading off a Scyther, it doesn't seem fair to just get a Scyther and not get something cool in the end. Alright. So, in Sword, when it uses its special stick to strike up a beat, Soundwave carry a revitalizing energy to plants and flowers in the area. In Shield, it attacks with rapid beats with its sticks. As it strikes with amazing speed, it gets more pumped. Alright, in how you get these Pokemon, you have Sword and Shield, which is the starter Pokemon from Leon, and Potstoic. It did make an appearance in any of the games of Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Legend of Arceus. It only was in Home for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. For Pokemon Home right now, due to the raids. Well, I mean, I think once the DLC stuff came out, they started giving the Home stuff. Oh, it was a gift Pokemon in Sword and Shield in storage. In New Pokemon Snap, it also appeared in there, in places as well. I don't usually read that stuff. I don't know why I am. Oh, in the Pokemon Home in 2020, in February 12th, the Hidden Ability Grookey. Which, in today's Pokemon game, you don't need to get... The hidden abilities are easy to get. You just have to have an ability patch. And that's how you get the hidden abilities without having to... Excuse me, the reason why I stopped. That's a shiny, and that is from a website. Why can't people just... Why can't it just be cool? There we go, we got an ability patch. I just need to remember to take these off. At the end. Alright, we're down to the base stats, which is HP is at 50, attack is 65, defense 50, special attack 40, special defense 40, and speed of 65. So, if you wanted to get the correct, I would say the correct natures, is you would want an attack boosting or a speed boosting because both of those are relatively higher than everything else. It is normally damaged because we're down at the type effectiveness. It is. Oh, so now I gotta buy 2 metal coats to it. Unless this one was already given a metal coat and was already gonna evolve. Which is no. Which is no. Technician. Technician is a good one, actually. Okay. Normally damaged by normal fighting, rock, ghost, steel, psychic, dragon, dark, and fairy. It has 5 weaknesses here. Jeez. Grass Pokemon. Man, you are very, very weak. Which is flying, poison, bug, fire, and ice. It is immune to absolutely nothing, but it's resistant to ground, water, grass, and electricity. Alright, by leveling up at level 1, it has Scratch and Growl. At 6, it's got Branch Poke. 8 Taunt, 12 Razor Leaf, 17 Screech, 20 Knockoff, 24 Slam, 28 Uproar, 32 Wood Hammer, and 36 Endeavor. I mean, probably what you would want to wait for is 32. If you get Wood Hammer before everybody else. That's the only way I can think about it. In TMs, it gets Takedown, Protect, Low Kick, Acrobatics. It also gets Facade, Swift, Magical Leaf, Fling, Endure, Sunny Day, Bullet Seed, False Swipe, U-Turn, Body Slam, Sleep Talk, Seed Bomb. Also get Drain Punch, Grass Knot, Rest, Taunt, Sword Stance, Substitute, Giga Drain, Energy Ball, Grassy Terrain, Grass Pledge, Leaf Storm. Also get Solar Beam and Terra Blast. Also, by breeding it, the whole entire Meowth line, you can get, Fake Out. Okay, and also it can get Growth, Hammer Arm, Leech Seed, Strength, and Worry Seed. Man, we are blazing on through. Because now we're down to evolution and just the other stuff. Like I said in the beginning, it says Grookey evolves into Thwackey at level 16, and from Thwackey to Rillaboom at 35. As you saw what the shiny looks like. Trivia, we have Grookey shares the category with Chimchar. They are both known as the chimp Pokemon, however, Grookey resembles a monkey more than a chimp. Grookey is the only starter Pokemon to make its anime debut in a work other than the main series. Okay, so it came out in a different thing other than the anime beforehand? Oh, we got a Lurantis. And it's named Lunar. Which it doesn't have the hidden ability, which is way better than Leaf Guard. At a total of 46 episodes, Grookey took the longest time of all starter Pokemon to debut in the anime within the current generation. So, since Journey was Sword and Shield's anime, they didn't have It took Grookey a while to get into the thing, because usually when you start an anime, the starters are usually in the beginning, like as soon as the first episode debuts. Excalibur, that is such a name. Wish you were trading away. I wish we had the Pokemon that I wish we had was because I would love to see uh the 3D model for it is what is it? What's the name of it? It's Angus Lash's first evolution, right? Forget its name. All right. Its origin. Grookey. Grookey's appearance is based on a monkey, perhaps specifically a squirrel monkey. Let's see what a squirrel monkey is. While we get this trade, I will. You know what's funny? It kind of does. It kind of does. Once this trade, oh, it's a survivor. You know what? It's on my list of favorite Pokemon. I have like a very huge list. I like almost every single Pokemon, but the ones that I like the most, Survivor is kind of like the mascot of the channel. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna show you the image. So give me just 1 second. Okay, look at this guy. Look at him. He looks just like Grookey, just in real life, just not all green. I mean, they have the orange paws, right? I mean, they couldn't keep it this color, by the way, because it had to be a grass type Pokemon. But everything is exactly right, because like this, there's a little bump right there. The ear is there, the nose, and like the mouth there. So they didn't. This is actually what Grookey could be. Interesting. All right, gonna pull us back in 3, 2, 1. All right, that was actually. You know what? I look at a decent amount of the Pokemon sometimes about their like main Pokemon, and this one actually wasn't that far from it. And the Macuse? What is a Macuse? Show me what that looks like. The squirrel monkey looks exactly like the one that we saw. No, this one I'm not gonna show because it looks nothing like it. The other one it looks more like. So they're stretching with the look of this one. Plus, it looks like the tail is relatively too long for it. I say the squirrel one was basically it. However, it resembles a monkey more than a chimp. Oh wait, that's the trivia. Never mind. Its behavior may be referenced to the fact that Manicues drum objects and that's probably the reason why it's not based on looks. In rhythmic manner to show social dominance. In tools resembling both drumsticks and hair sticks. What is hair sticks? Oh, it's just something that was used. Hair sticks may be used for thousands. It's but used from Egyptians, Romans, Greeks, and India and China. All right, that's interesting. So I'm pretty sure that's like things that they put in their hairs because it look like things that you've seen in like I think the closest I can say is if you ever seen Mulan. I think Mulan puts hair sticks in her hair, or somebody does. Giving Grookey's resemblance to a caveman Its ability is instill energy to plant life, while its drumming may be an inspiration to belief that music stimulates plant growth. Grookey may be a combination of groove and monkey, perhaps a rookie. The Japanese may be a combination of sharu, monkey, and nori, excitement or rhythm. Sharumori. Sharamori? I think. Well, we are at the end. Which, man, we're far away from it. We'll just get some more trade in. Um, I don't know what else we can talk about right now. Man, this Mimikyu's been here this whole entire time. It just really loves my company right now. Alright. Next Grookey. We'll also be doing the... Actually, you know what? After this one trades... we'll get the... next week's Pokemon, because since there's not a raid going on for next week, I'll be able to do next week's Pokemon. So, we're going to pause it. And we will bring ourselves to here, which I don't have a type already installed. We have grass. If grass pops up, we'll get something else. But next week is a normal type. Interesting. I don't know how many... Leave me alone. Okay, so normal Pokemon, and we will get... Okay, some Cyclizars. Alright, so a dragon as well. So that will be next week's Pokemon, which is Cyclizar. Which also I should pull up. I can hash these. Never mind. I can hatch them. It's not that they're not going to be able to hatch. And also, this isn't a final evolution. Also, we can get into talk about Cyclizars and the connection to the connections to the box art legends. Alright, we will be going back. With that, talking about Cyclizars, I wish they gave them a second, like an evolution, to match, because we already have come to, that Cyclizar is basically, the whole theory is, I don't think there's no, true connection to the three of them, but the fan theory is that Cyclizar is connected in a way to Miraidon and Koraidon. That's the fan theory. Which they could, the Pokemon Company could have doubled down on that and gave Cyclizar another evolution. Which they still could, if they really, really, really wanted to. They could have given Cyclizar in like DLC an evolution. They could, if they really wanted to, but I'm pretty sure they won't. But it would be cool for them to be like, hey, well, see here, after the past thing and the future evolution thing, it turned out to look like this in the present day, which can be the present form and not the past or future forms. No, I mean, it would be stupid to just call it present form, because the present form is already a thing that we have access to, but the evolution is there. Because you can't tell me Cyclozar just straight up becomes Miraidon or Koraidon. There has to be some evolutionary line there. I mean, some can argue the fact of that it just that, like the Diglett, the I don't remember the name for the Diglett and the Wiglet. It's not Diglett, it's Wiglet. It's Divergent form or something like that. Here, we'll bring it up. Whatever the adaptation to its environment, which is it's basically I know how they say that it's not like a regional form, and I know it is what it is, but I feel like it's basically a regional form. I don't know why they picked the Diglett line to make this when they've already had regional forms in previous games for that Pokemon. Like, they could have chosen, because like they did the Tentacruel, they made him Toedsquirrel and Toadquirrel? Which, that is fine, because they didn't have another regional form before that. They could have made other Pokemon with, adapting to its environment. And not call it a regional form. Like, basically, the Wiglet and the whatever the Dugtrio ones, it's basically a regional form. They wanted to say it's something completely different, but it's basically, that's what it is. If you wanted to get the bare bones, they're just different. They just adapted. Just like you could have said that for the regional forms. You could have said the same exact thing. You could have said, well, they're not regional forms, they're this. They adapted. Because that's what from Sun and Moon, that's what the Digletts did in there. They adapted to the harsh suns of Alola. You know, again, I don't know the ins and outs of them and their thought process, but that was totally how they could have done it. If they really wanted to go that route, they could have went that route prior to that. I see the Mimikyu actually finally left, or I'm probably despawned because I wasn't dealing with it. I mean, I see that Imp Dimp out there. Nope, the Mimikyu's still there. Wow, we're having a line here. Oh! We have a ton of visitors over here. Pardon me. Alright. Going to Elliot. Elliot's getting this Grookey. Which we're getting, I don't remember the name of this. All I know is it's very useful. It's very useful because of its ability. Is that it's only weak to, I think, because it's Steel type with Earth Eater, which it's no longer weak to ground. It's only weak to fire. But I think it has access to like ground type moves. So basically, if you take a fire hit, you can dish out a ground type hit, in knocking out your opponent. I swear, this Mimikyu is so happy to be here. And such a variety of we have a generation thing here. Because the Mimikyu's from Sun and Moon, M. Dents for Sword and Shield, and Scroodle is from Scarlet and Violet now. So it's like we have almost every single generation going on here. From Sun to Scarlet and Violet. Oh, Frig's backs. Alright, we have 2 more to go. Oh, I didn't even notice we had a Spidops. Alright, also, while we are here... Put away the held item. Where was the other one? Who was the other one? Oh, you. There we go. And I'd say by the time we are done with that, that will come up. Also, gotta not forget to going back to get the metal codes for those Scythers. I almost forgot because I was like, wait, there's something I need to do besides take the items off them. Alright, so, Sync the Sun card. Tell me that's a nickname. I really want that to be a nickname. It is a nickname. Sync the Sun card. I wonder what the reasoning behind that name. Oh, I thought it said it was ready. Alright, now it's ready. Alright, the final Grookey, what are we gonna get? Oh, we got a Galar Pokemon for a Galar. Given a Galar Pokemon, we're getting a Galar Pokemon. Nice. Alright, no, we're not going to do it again. Back to our boxes. Alright, so we got a Wingull, a Dunsparce. We also have a Lechonk, a Psyduck, a Smoloff, a Lynx, a Salazzle, a Scyther, a Bonsly, a Ditto, a Hisuian Arcanine, Lechonk, a Sprigatito, which will be this will be the first time I'll be trading away a not a starter, a basic Pokemon, just because it's shiny and plus it's it's basically a .com one, so I'll be trading away. Scyther, we got an Eevee, a Fido, which is Puppuccino. We also have a Lurantis. We have a Squibit, a Seviper, a Charmander, a Jigglypuff, a Buizel, a Spidops. We also have a Scorbunny, a Sunkern, a Frigsbex, an Earthworm. How did I forget that name? A Hippopotas, and a Pichu. Alright, so I will be moving everybody. To be traded away. Which we will be putting here. We'll be putting these guys like this. Which is a ton of Pokemon to trade back away. So there. Almost 2 rows. Well, it is 2 rows. Never mind. Okay, since I'm going to do these guys as well. Alright, we'll be trading... I'm not going to take forever to do... If I get another second stage. Actually, no, we'll just go with final stage. If we get a second stage evolution, I mean, a first, a first stage. I always say I'm wrong. But if we do that, we'll trade those away instead of mid evolutions. All right, so I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna go get the metal codes, put them on the Scythers, then we'll start that. So I'll pause it. Okay, and we are back. We're in a different location. This area is where I got the metal coat, so I was like, I'll just put it off here. But like I always do, once I trade them away, I'll be ending my section of talking. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week's surprise trade. Next week we'll be giving away Cyclozars. But I'll be ending it here. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.